Hello everybody and welcome to the channel, and today we are going to be taking an early look at the newest upcoming set in the Pokemon TCG, set to release later this week on May 24th, 2024. Welcome to the land of Kitakami, where people and Pokemon live harmoniously with nature. Folk tales abound, but not all is as it seems. Uncover the mystery of mass legend Pokemon Ogerpon appearing as 4 fearsome types of Terra Pokemon EX, and team up with more newly discovered Pokemon like Blood Moon Ursaluna EX and Sinistcha EX. Growing in power, Greninja, Dragapult, and Magcargo dazzle as Terra Pokemon EX, and more A-Spec cards round out the festivities in the newest upcoming set, Twilight Masquerade. Now this set features some amazing new special illustration rare cards, as well as what seems to be some meta-defining cards in the Pokemon TCG, like Dragapult EX, which we'll have to see how that turns out, as well as some special versions of previously released cards such as the Gold Buddy Buddy Poffins, which we know every competitive TCG player is probably going to be going for these. Where was this for VIP Pass though, I'm just saying. And as mentioned previously, we have the Ogerpon cards in here as well with beautiful special illustration rare variant. Now this set was certainly interesting to open with how pulls went, and I kind of describe it as a roller coaster, which you'll kind of see why as we go through box by box, but yeah, don't just take my word for it, let's just go box by box and see how we did and try to answer the question, is one case all it takes to complete a master set, Twilight Masquerade Edition? Now, are you a Pokemon TCG enthusiast? I would think if you are watching this video that you probably are. Now, you may just be sitting there sorting your cards into binders and looking through eBay or TCG Player to buy cards you want or to build your decks, but what if there was a better way? Introducing PKMNGG. Now this website has so many different tools based on if you want to collect, if you want to build decks, and all that fun stuff. You can track your entire card collection effortlessly from base set to the latest Scarlet and Violet series, keep track of their prices, and even make your own custom list so you can keep track of cards that you may be looking for to buy, not only for decks, but also just for your collection as well. And speaking of building decks, they have a state-of-the-art deck builder. Create the perfect deck with advanced filters and automatic legal validation for all formats. You can import, export, and test your hands to see how your deck performs in action. On top of this, when you have a deck that you feel is great and you've been playing with it for a while or testing with it for a while and want to go ahead and buy all the cards, there's a nice little button that you can press that'll compile all of those in a TCG Player cart for you as they are partnered with them. And then you can optimize that even further and buy all the cards you need for your deck. As you collect, you can keep track of values, you can even connect with your friends, add friends, show off your collection to other people, and be part of a network of thousands of Pokemon enthusiasts sharing your love for the game. I, of course, have my own full art trainer collection showing off what I have currently. Still need to make a list of what I want, but figured that it would be a good way to show you guys what is possible with this website, and they are just constantly adding new features and improving on this every day. So definitely follow them on Twitter, be on the lookout, and if you guys want to go ahead and use their pro membership, which gives you so much more, you can use my code on screen for $5 off your membership. Whether you do the first month, you can do it for free, or if you want to do $5 off the yearly membership, you can do that as well. But definitely take advantage of it. It's an absolutely amazing website. Add me as a friend as well. I'll be adding all of you guys. I'm very curious to see all of your collections. Maybe I'll make a video on that as well. But without further ado, back to the video. Now, I believe I said it earlier in this video, and I've mentioned it on Twitter as well, but this case was definitely a roller coaster. And you'll kind of see it as we go through box by box with all the pulls and everything like that. And at the end of this video, I will go over exactly how our pulls were as far as like what we actually got and everything. As far as the special illustration or gold cards, I will mention, on the boxes that we got them, what we got them in, or what we got rather. But yeah, I'll show off all the pulls at the end. So without further ado though, let's go ahead and get right into it and go over box number 1. So for box number 1, we got 122 out of 131 commons. So we didn't get all the commons like we did in Temporal Forces, but still pretty close. We got 66 out of 147 reverse hollows. So doing pretty good there, just under half. And then we got all 16 hollows, which was pretty good. Now, hopefully the numbers are all correct, by the way. I got these off of a website, and I'm hoping the list was accurate. It looks accurate to me. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So sometimes it's a little harder without looking at a list to see exactly what there is, but still, I believe the numbers should be accurate here. So if anything is different, though, maybe I'll make a comment on it in or at the comment section below, but otherwise, I think it should be okay. For EXs, though, we ended up getting 6 out of 14, so nearly half. And then we got 2 A-Spec cards. We got 2 illustration rares. We got 2 full arts, one of which being a Pokemon, one of which being a trainer. And then we got 1 special illustration rare, which was a Pokemon, which was the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. And like I said, I love the new special illustration rare Ogerpons. As far as playability and stuff, that's kind of a different thing, but just the art style, I honestly like them a lot. And I even like their full art too. I think they just look really, really cool. But yeah, we ended up getting a Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon for our first pull, and that was pretty cool. And then this is where the roller coaster starts dipping down a little bit. So as far as the commons go, for box number 2, we ended up getting the rest of the commons we needed, which was pretty good. We ended up at 116 out of 149, or 147, excuse me, reverses. We ended up getting another 5 EXs, so we're at 11 out of 14, so pretty good so far, no duplicates or anything. We only got 1 ace spec in this box though, which is the only outlier. The rest of the boxes you'll see are pretty similar for the rest of it, but for this box in particular, we only got 1 ace spec. But it was new, so we were at 3 out of 6. The illustration rares, we got another 2 or 3, excuse me, so we were at 5 out of 21. And then for the full arts, we got 3 this time, so we ended up getting 2 Pokemon and 1 trainer for 5 out of 21 full art trainers, or full art cards. Full art trainer collectors club on the mind, you know how it is. But yeah, as you guys can see, there are no special illustration rare or gold cards, so that was kind of surprising. At the very least, with Temporal Forces, we at least got one or the other, except for I think 1 box out of our case, but the fact we got none in here was a little iffy, but again, you'll kind of see my roller coaster metaphor sort of makes sense here when we go to box number 3 now. Now for box number 3, we didn't get as many reverses. We ended up getting only 13 to put us at 129 out of 147. We got 6 EX cards, but only 2 of them were new, which puts us at 13 out of 14. We did get 2 A spec cards though, so we're at 5 out of 6 now. 3 illustration rares, so we're at 8 out of 21. And then 2 new full arts, 1 Pokemon and 1 trainer, which puts us at 7 out of 21 full arts. And then we got another special illustration rare in this box. This time though, it is a trainer, and it was actually Carmine, which I think is one of the best cards in this set as far as special illustration rares go. I don't know where the Perrin may stack up, or maybe the Kieran. I think as far as I've looked previously, Greninja was the most expensive, and then it was Carmine. So regardless though, I love my trainers, of course, you guys know that, and I was very happy to get that, and yeah, definitely one I was going to be on the hunt out for. So I'm hoping, depending on how the rest of them go, that they won't be as expensive and I can try to complete this set. But yeah, so box number 1 and box number 3 are where we got the special illustration rares. Box number 2, we got nothing. But moving on to box number 4, we ended up getting the last of our EXs, so we got another 6 EXs, which seems to be about average as well. So yeah, kind of like 6 EXs per box, but we ended up getting our last of the EXs, so we completed the EXs on that. We ended up getting 2 A spec cards, but they were both duplicates, so we were at still 5 out of 6. We ended up with 3 illustration rares, so we were at 11 out of 21, which again seemed to be pretty average as well, getting about 3 illustration rares. And then for full arts, we got 2 new ones, which were both Pokemon, so 6 Pokemon, 3 trainers, putting us at 9 out of 21 full arts. Again though, the roller coaster dips back down, and unfortunately no special illustration rares or gold cards, which was really unfortunate. And I kind of saw this trend. I was hoping it wouldn't continue, but to me that's why I felt like, oh, box number 5 might be pretty good, which is why I made a video on it, which if you guys haven't seen, there'll be an annotation on screen and a link down in the description to check it out. But yeah, box number 5 was pretty good. Speaking of box number 5, we ended up getting 6 EXs, which again, we've already completed the EXs, but we did get 6 in this box. We got 2 A specs, but we did get the last one we needed, which I believe was Survival Brace. That was the last one I was missing. So we got all the A specs there, which means we completed the main set, which was really good. We got 3 full arts, 2 of which were Pokemon, 1 of which was a trainer. So we're at 12 out of 21 full arts, so we did pretty good there. 2 illustration rares, which puts us at 13 out of 21 illustration rares. And then this is where we finally get our first gold card with the gold Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Playability wise, I don't know where it's gonna sit, but I was just happy to get a gold card. Unfortunately, it's not the Buddy Buddy Poffin I was hoping for, but a gold card nonetheless, still pretty good. And then the big surprise, because the gold card I think I pulled early on, it was like in the first or second pack, something like that. And then we got a special illustration rare later on in the box, which puts us at 3 out of 11, 1 of which is a Pokemon, and then we got Carmine as well as Kieran, which was the one that we got in this box, so I was pretty happy with that. The fact we got 2 special illustration rare trainers, I was like, hey, I'm pretty happy with where we were at. I think last time I only got 1, I believe, which was Salvatore, and the rest were Pokemon, but still, we were doing pretty good there, so yeah, 1 gold card and a special illustration rare card in that last box. But as roller coasters do, we ended up going right back down in our final box, box number 6. We got 6 EX cards again. We ended up getting 2 full arts, 2 of which were Pokemon, so that puts us at 10 Pokemon and 4 trainers for our full arts, putting us at a final 14 out of 21 full arts, which is not bad. And then we got another 2 A specs, which again were dupes at that point since we have completed them from the last box. And then our illustration rares, we ended up getting 4 in this box, so that was a pretty good ending. But yeah, 4 illustration rares, which puts us at 17 out of 21, but no gold cards or special illustration rares, which puts us at 1 of 6 for our gold cards and 3 of 11 for our special illustration rares. Now, compared to Temporal Forces, it was still pretty close considering everything. I think it was pretty close in terms of how things went. Again, the fact that we had 3 boxes with no special illustration or gold card was pretty surprising. But yeah, when I look at the numbers, it just seemed slightly lower than before as far as getting some of these cards. Again, we completed the main set, which was a big thing. You know, that's definitely an accomplishment and, you know, to be proud of because, again, when it comes to all these special cards, we should expect that it's going to be hard and that we can't get all of them in one case. But yeah, 14 out of 21 full arts is still not bad. 17 out of 21 illustration rares is still pretty good. But then for the gold and special illustration rares, it's kind of where we fell a little short compared to Temporal Forces, where we were at least getting one per box. And then this time we ended up getting only one every other box, except for the one box that we ended up getting both. And yeah, it kind of seemed that way when it came to like the build-in battles, and it's hard obviously to speak on that, and the loose packs that you would get from the pre-releases. A lot of people weren't getting a lot of great pulls, so I'm not sure. I'm hoping the rates aren't starting to continue to go down and down, but it is starting to seem that way a little bit. Again, the rates seemed pretty weird, so that's just how I see it. But hopefully when you guys go ahead and open this set, you guys have some luck. Let me know if you guys are opening this set. What are you guys looking forward to? I will be doing a Twilight Masquerade giveaway soon as well, and I will be doing an opening on the Pokemon Center ETB when that comes around. So hopefully, that'll come in soon and we'll be able to do an opening on that. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Put a lot of effort into this video in particular, so please, if you guys give it a like, share it, I would really much appreciate, or give me some feedback as well, trying to improve every day. But yeah, I'm very excited to actually upload this video and see what you guys think, and hopefully again you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.